I'm curious how you feel like the team has responded since last week, and how practices have gone.
Oh man, I think we responded well. Our practices have been high intensity. We've been getting coached pretty hard. It's been a tough week, but we definitely needed it for sure.
What are your emotions going into this? It's your last season opener for you.
Yeah.
How do you feel going into it?
Man, I feel pretty good going into it. Excited for the season. I mean, this is what we train for all summer and prepare for all summer. So it's like the last go around for me. So I'm pretty excited for it for sure.
Scotty?
Yeah, Kamani, I guess just how would you gauge the readiness of this team to start the new year? Like, where do you guys feel like you're, ready to get after it?
Yeah, most definitely. I think we're definitely ready to get after it. I mean, after Texas, we got to respond. You know what I mean? So I think there's a lot of guys in there that is just hungry, ready for this season to start, ready to get on this journey, and I think we'll be ready to go for sure.
Ronnie Brewer told me the other day that you guys went through a pretty long film session after the Texas game. Could you maybe detail that a little bit?
Yeah, we watched the entire game, like start to finish the entire game. We were probably in here for like 3 hours. So it was the longest film session I've had since I've been here by far. Probably doubled it, tripled it. So it was a day for sure.
The last thing for me, Eric said in the preseason that you guys are going into this year with a target on your back. And where do you feel like the guys understand that and are embracing it, or where do you feel like they are with that?
Yeah, I mean, I think we understand it, and if any of the guys don't understand it, they'll learn real quick what it means to have a target on your back in college basketball. Um, I've been on both sides of it, so I understand it for sure. And but I think we're ready for it. It's a challenge, but I think we're gonna handle it well.
Demetrius?
Yes,
Demetrius?
Kamani, after watching the film, do you think it was more so like a mental approach that led to the way y'all played at Texas, or more so just the scheme that you guys took to the game?
Honestly, I mean, Texas is a pretty good team. They had a lot of older guys, a lot of veterans. They were home in their environment. Honestly, I think it was just a mixture of our younger guys being young. And then, just as a team, we just didn't perform well. We didn't really shoot the ball well. There was a couple of things that I guess you could chalk it up to, but of course, we never want to lose like that, and we'll never lose like that again. So I don't know what you want to chalk it up to. I guess it was just a bad night for us.
Curtis?
And Kamani, obviously, you guys are still working through some things. You'll evolve over the course of the season, but just curious going into the opener, what do you think this group can hang its hat on? I mean, is there an area of strength that you feel like this team has going into the year?
Yeah, I think we just got to be the tougher team, honestly. We got to be a tough team, do all the stuff that coach wants us to do all the little things, and it'll lead to the big things. We know right now we haven't been shooting the ball well, but I think when we defend well, and it'll just lead to open points. It'll lead to us playing at a faster pace, and I think that's what we should hang our hat on, just be handling on defense, and the offense is going to come. We got to be a great defensive team this year.
Then what have you made of North Dakota State so far, and what you've seen from them and where they'll challenge you on Monday?
Yeah, I mean, they're a pretty good team. Just like I said, they can shoot the ball well. Like they shoot lights out. So like I said, we're gonna have to defend the three. We're gonna have to be a real good defensive team, tough team, get a lot of rebounds, offensive and defensive. And if we do that, we'll be fine.
Hutch?
Yeah, I just had a quick follow-up. Kamani, I think it was your redshirt year when Arkansas got beat by 30 plus at Alabama, and it was pretty intense practices and everything.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Has this week of practice been comparable to that, or how would it compare? I know it was an exhibition game at Texas, so it's a little bit
for
different.
sure. Oh, for sure. I remember that because it was like my first couple practices, and that's when Must pulled out the weight vest and the bricks, and I kind of had flashbacks because we've been seeing the weight vest and the bricks this week for sure. So Must don't like losing like that. We don't like losing like that. So he gonna get us right for sure. And if you remember from that year, it worked. So
Appreciate it.
yes, sir.
Any other questions for Kamani? All right, Kamani, appreciate your time.
All right.
Coach will be up here
Appreciate y'all.
shortly.
Y'all have a good day.